When I was a kid, I thought if I had $1 million, I could buy the world. Now, of course, things have changed since then. So what does $1 million get you in Mississauga real estate now in 2023, heading into 2024? Let's take a look. All right, looking at the map here, and if you saw my other video, I covered what you can buy for under $500,000 in Mississauga. Now in this one, again, we're looking at the past 90 days in Mississauga, all property types. And so for this one, I put the range from $900,000 to $1 million because chances are if your budget is $1 million, you still want to try and come in under that as much as possible. That gives you the house with all the features, wants, and needs that you're looking for, because when you save money, then everyone's happy. And so you can see in the top left here, there's 151 sold properties between $900,000 and $1 million in the last 90 days in Mississauga. And so I'm going to pull up the stats, and so we can take a look at the breakdown of where these properties are and what type of property you'd be looking at with a budget upwards of $1 million. Starting with list price, the lowest list price out of this bunch was $799.9. Obviously, it was priced low to get multiple offers and essentially guarantee the sale of the property for whichever seller that was. And the highest listed property being just under 1.2 million to give us the actual sold range, like I already mentioned, between 900,000 and $1 million. Average days on market for those properties was 21. You'll see they range anywhere from 1 day upwards to 166. And the sold to list ratio difference average is 99. So pretty much right on the dot. And the lowest being 82 and the highest being 120. Pretty safe bet that this one or similar sold for 120% of list price because it was aggressively low. And the property being listed higher, that sat for a while for 166 days, which is obviously way beyond the average, most likely was the one that sold for that 82% of list price. And keep in mind, this is just a very general basic overview of these numbers. My clients and I, we dive into these, whether buying or selling, to come up with the proper strategy and expectations of what's happening in today's market. So now let's look at the location of these sold properties. And you'll see on the right side here, there's really not one in particular that sticks out above and beyond. It's pretty even. So 14 in Churchill Meadows, 10 in East Credit and Erin Mills. Here Ontario had 13, Lakeview 10, Lisgar 14, Meadowvale 16, Meadowvale Village 13. Those ones sort of topping the list of where these properties sold. And then when we look at the property type, you'll see 29 were freehold townhomes, 26 were condo townhomes, 34 detached, and 52 semi-detached. So what this is telling us, if you have a budget upwards to $1 million, then it's a pretty safe bet. You should be and can be looking at semi-detached, detached, condo townhomes, and freehold townhomes. And of course, it's going to depend on the area you're looking in to see what's even possible. It all comes together when looking for the right property. And then when it comes to style, you'll see that the majority, 92 of those properties, were a 2-story home. So something to keep in mind. And you're going to find that pretty much across the board here in the city because it's just simply the most popular style of property. Any questions about today's real estate market? Leave a comment below. Contact me directly. Be happy to have that conversation and see if we'd be a good fit for each other and if I can help you with your real estate goals. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video.